that week for the Liverpool second leg and the Man City League game. He started both of those over Cahill and he came through, flying colours. Now he's starting a cup final at Wembley in central midfield. And he's been excellent, again. What a bright future he has.
Absolutely. And
he's probably got a good few years of going up against this player, I should think, Harry Kane. And that's Azpilicueta with his bandaged head. And Zuma again.
Oh, well played, Hazard.
Superb from Hazard, and a challenge ridden well by Diego Costa, who gets the pass off to Ramirez. Is the return ball on? It is! Oh! Costa will get there and he's onside. Chelsea not desperately rushing to get up and join in. We have 8 and a bit plus the add-ons just for Chelsea to see out. There hasn't been a sniff of a Tottenham goal really in this game, certainly not from open play. Harry Kane and his 24 goals. That attack has been blunted by a fabulous defensive performance from those back there. But even now, Tottenham just sneak one. I don't think they're going to, Jason, but they sneak one now.
Listen, you don't want to give them anything.
10 minutes of panic.
You do not want to give them anything to lift their spirits.
Oh, and Azpilicueta's won the free kick.
Yeah, well played. Brilliant, Azpilicueta. So quick, so strong. Been in it, hasn't he, Azpilicueta, last couple of minutes.
Just looking at some of the fans to our left, and then the fans to our right. Jason and I are sort of in between. And cheerio is the call, because one or two of those Tottenham fans are on their way. I was just thinking, could there have been a worse day or a better day? It's beating Tottenham in a final, Jason.
Yeah.
And for Tottenham, Arsenal have won and Liverpool have won. While for Chelsea, Manchester City have lost.
Yes.
And this has got, I mean, all the boxes have been ticked on March the 1st.
A great day that's just got even better. Of course, with the result up at Anfield and the result here. Could we have won 2 trophies today, Ben?
Very good. Technically, no, but I know what you mean. The game in hand on Manchester City from that league point of view will remain, just in case you're wondering, until the 29th of April. That's when the Leicester game that was supposed to be yesterday will be played. Daniel Levy's side almost done here.
Brilliant.
I'm not sad to say. That'll be a Chelsea ball as well.
Again, slowing the play, breaking the play. Soldado guilty this time. Now the Spurs fans are incredibly glum. Some of them now making their way to the exits. Chelsea fans, ironic waves. Still some defending to do, just a little over 5 minutes. That's a lot. He's gone in, slid in.
Anthony Taylor coming straight across and getting his card out for it as well. It's a meaty challenge, certainly.
I think that the surface actually has made it look worse, because he slips into it.
He did. He punched the ball as well, accidentally.
Fabregas trying to get in there in front of Dembele.
Must-watch game, not supporters. Here's Bentaleb.
Yes.
There's 2 in particular. They're catching my eye right now.
Yes.
Here's Danny Rose. You don't feel like Tottenham have the belief that they can get one, let alone 2.
They've run out of ideas. They've run out of ideas.
And possibly legs.
Yeah, they've come up against a stronger, more determined,
better organised.
All round.
Really a lot better organised. Walker put Hazard on his backside. It's normally the other way round. Ericsson. And there's Azpilicueta. Oh, that's brilliant from Diego Costa. What a cushion header. Dembele got there ahead of Fabregas. Not two of the sprightliest players on the field, it has to be said.
No. If Ramirez is walking onto that, you think there may have been a...
Oh, there's a chance here, and there's a deflection,
brilliant.
And it's a corner. What
brilliant.
a piece of defending that is.
That's
absolutely
as good
outstanding from John Terry.
Absolutely brilliant. It caps a man of the match performance for me. Gets a knee in his back for his troubles. He has to be alive. Harry Kane's first real chance on goal. It comes across, defends it with his body. Again, need to attack those balls. Someone's got to go and attack it. It's another corner that's missed everyone out.
Just gone through a whole crowd. You would think it's not possible to go through that many, Jason. But it did.
Chelsea's substitution again.
And nice to see Oscar getting a, albeit very short, run out at the end here.
Chelsea fans showing their appreciation to Cesc Fabregas. He won just one trophy in his time at Arsenal. It was the FA Cup.
Yep, 6 months into his Chelsea career, he's already level there.
There you go.
And it won't be long before
there you go.
He's overtaken it. He said it, I want to win things. That's what he said when he came. Don't worry, that's going to happen. Starting here. Lamela.
Done well.
Soldado, dangerous ball, brilliant defending by Ivanovic. I tell you
excellent
these
defending.
Defenders today.
They've been absolutely superb. Again, Ivanovic gets there. Ramirez this time needs to come across.
Soldado.
No way through. Thou shalt not pass.
90 seconds of the 90 minutes. Tottenham giving it a final fling here. But you feel like Chelsea have the strength, determination, experience to repel. Unless the ball's an absolute belter, sometimes you can't legislate, but more often than not, they're not. And Soldado's cross there, not good at all. Into the final minute.
Well, the Spurs end now is splattering of red seats all throughout their end, making their way not too far for most of them back home. Quadrado there, Jose urging him to get himself back in to formation.
Well, sometimes there's a case for a bit of hands-off management, and you just keep things ticking along, Jason. Sometimes you've got a problem to solve. You give this manager a week of training and a problem to solve. Right, there's no Matic. They're playing in Europe. I've got a week of training on this. Right, fine. I'll think of a solution and I'll make it work. I'll organise them, we'll coach it, we'll work on it, and it'll work. Do you know what I mean, though?
Absolutely.
And it does.
Absolutely.
And there's probably a lot who think they've got the theory, but he's got the practice. It just works.
He comes up with the solution.
You know, he's chucked a square peg in a round hole today, and he's made it work. And he's in there right now, Kurt Zouma winning the ball. Superb.
But
Diego Costa has lost the ball. And Tottenham coming forward here. Another brilliant challenge from Cahill.
Gary Cahill. Again, some rear guard action here from Chelsea towards the end. Excellent, staying on his feet.
Another corner, another flick, and again it comes to nothing.
They're just getting a bit of a thick header, and Didier Drogba, who has scored in 9 finals that he has played in, every single one of them. Don't say he's going to get a goal here as well, Ben.
well, I almost don't want him to come on because he might not get a touch of the ball and his perfect record will be gone. But having said that, they want to see him, and he's coming soon.
Now, this is his playground, isn't it? Remember us.
That really would cap it, if he could somehow in the next 2 minutes.
Well, I see the runaround that he gave Arsenal. Senderos will be, as I'm sure, still has nightmares about that game.
Those games, 5 or 6 years, it wasn't just one. Ivanovic standing firm. I mean, they all, Ivanovic, Azpilicueta, Terry Cahill and Zuma in front of them. I mean, you don't want to pick out individuals, so there you go. I'm just going to pick out the 5 most defensive players here. They've been absolutely flawless today. But further upfield, Chelsea making a change here. A goal-scoring cult hero in the making will depart, and one from the past and still the present will come on.
Yes, he got his goal. It certainly looks as if he's got his goal. He claps the Chelsea fans as he leaves.
Just try making that a Kyle Walker own goal. I don't think that's going to happen somehow. Diego Costa, adored already. His place taken by Didier Drogba. Twice a winner, and of course, he scored in both of the finals in this competition. Go on.
I just wondered there whether he was going to barge his way through.
He even scored in the final of this competition when Chelsea didn't win it, Jason, of course.
That's right,
to
Tottenham. Free kick.
7 years ago. Lamela.
Don't give them any lift. Don't give them a goal. They don't deserve it.
Here's Kyle Walker.
No.
Doesn't mean they won't get one. And there's Azpilicueta. It's a corner. Almost there. 30 seconds separating Chelsea from trophy. Again, it flashes across the box. Keep the blue flag flying high. That's what you can hear at Wembley.
Indeed. Absolutely. The first of how many this season? That's the big question. And Jose there. Just punching the air with some of the Chelsea fans.
He knows it's job done.
Yeah.
And he deserves himself an enormous amount of credit for it, it has to be said.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Best manager in the world. Had the problem. 5-3, how do we solve it? He did. And Chelsea,
he solved it all right.
Won it.
Blue is the colour at Wembley again. It doesn't matter how many times Chelsea come here and win. It never gets boring, and it doesn't matter how often the Blues break Tottenham's hearts. That never gets boring either. 2-0 winners here, and Jason Cundy, absolutely deserved.
Absolutely. Brilliant. Fantastic to see the lads on the pitch. They're celebrating it. The first of how many? This was, of course, the first trophy that Jose Mourinho won back in Cardiff in 2005 when we beat Liverpool, and we went on to win our first Premier League title. Is history about to repeat itself?
You would not bet against it. No Matic, no problem. 10 years on, here we go again. Diego Costa tried taking that goal off him. John Terry at the end of the first half. He defended as well as he ever has, and he got a goal. Talk about leading from the front. Just a word for the Chelsea skipper, Jason.
My man of the match. Didn't put a foot wrong. Led by example. Imperious performance. As good as I've seen him put in a performance in a major cup final. Led by example, gets the goal, and he's my man of the match.
The Tottenham fans are already starting the short trip home. They will be soaking wet. They will be miserable. And they will not have a trophy to celebrate.